The war in Ukraine and President Biden's new request asking Congress for $33 billion in supplemental aid to Ukraine over the next 5 months and pledging the U.S. is in it for the long haul. Tonight, the Pentagon saying Russian troops are making slow, uneven and incremental progress in eastern Ukraine. With that massive new request for funds, the president saying the cost of this fight is not cheap, but caving to aggression is going to be more costly if we allow it to happen. U.S. officials confirming more than half of the 90 howitzers already promised have arrived, and dozens of Ukrainians have been trained to use them. And yet tonight, 2 large explosions you see here striking Kyiv. This video circulating online. The mayor saying 2 Russian missiles hit several structures, including an apartment building. At least 3 people were hurt. The blast just hours after the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres toured areas devastated near Kyiv, calling this war an absurdity in the 21st century. Guterres met with Vladimir Putin yesterday and with Ukraine's President Zelensky today. Afterwards, Zelensky saying plans are now underway to evacuate the besieged city of Mariupol, where Russian shelling has so far made it too dangerous to get out. ABC's Ian Pannell back in Ukraine tonight.
Tonight, explosions in Kyiv. These videos circulating online showing the moment Russian missiles struck in the heart of the city. Fires raging and smoke rising over the capital as rescuers rushed in to help the wounded. This video captured by a resident whose apartment block was hit. The strikes coming just hours after President Biden formally asked Congress for $33 billion in extra aid for Ukraine to help counter Russia's invasion.
The cost of this fight is not cheap, but caving to aggression is going to be more costly if we allow it to happen.
Biden requesting $20.4 billion in new military assistance and $8.5 billion for the Ukrainian government to help provide basic citizen services. America supplying a whole range of weapons systems. The latest to be sent are these howitzer artillery guns. The Pentagon saying more than half of the 90 promised have now arrived, and the first 50 Ukrainians have now been trained how to fire them.
We're not attacking Russia. We're helping Ukraine defend itself against Russian aggression.
Russian Foreign Minister Lavrov has warned of the danger of a nuclear war over Ukraine. President Putin not directly mentioning nuclear weapons, but hinting at it. Saying we have all the tools for this, things no one else can boast of having. President Biden condemning the warnings.
No one should be making idle comments about the use of nuclear weapons or the possibility of the need to use that. It's irresponsible.
Across Ukraine, Russian attacks continue as they try to advance in the east, repeatedly hitting civilian targets. In besieged Mariupol, video released by the far-right Azov battalion fighting alongside government forces appearing to show the aftermath of an attack on a hospital inside the Avastal steel plant. ABC News unable to verify the video's authenticity, but it wouldn't be the first hospital to be hit in the city. Today, the UN Secretary General saw the destruction wrought by Russia's military firsthand. He said he could imagine his own family living there, his grandchildren running away in terror. He called the war simply evil.
There is no way a war can be acceptable in the 21st century. Look at that.
Even though the Russians have been driven out of here, the dangers remain. We witnessed demining teams collecting unexploded ordnance from liberated villages near Kyiv. More than 80,000 explosive devices have been found across Ukraine since the war began. You can see here there are grenades, there are shells. These are anti-tank mines. These guys are working around the clock now to try and find them, collect them and detonate them and allow the people to come back into their homes. The trucks lead a slow, high-risk convoy deep into the woods. More than 2,000 pieces of ordnance are buried into a crater. And then this.
Увага! 3, 2, 1, вибух!
There'll be many more days like this and many more bombs exploding in Ukraine.
Unthinkable conditions they have to live through. Ian Panel joining us tonight from Kyiv. And Ian, we noted President Biden today saying the U.S. will supply military assistance to Ukraine as long as the Russian assaults and atrocities continue. And other top officials are suggesting this could last for some time now.
Yeah, I think that's right. And I don't think there's any telling how long it is going to last. I mean, the fighting in the east is escalating. Thousands have been killed, millions forced from their homes, and a peace process that, frankly, looks utterly dead in the water. I think expect this war to go on for months at best, possibly into next year. And it's going to test the Ukrainians above all, but also US and NATO resolve. Whit?
All right, Ian, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.